Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Good evening, Rebel fans, and welcome to tonight's broadcast featuring the Vestavia Hills Rebels and the Spain Park Jaguars. We're here from Jaguar Stadium with a good matchup here tonight on Friday night. My name's MJ Newsom. I'm here alongside my partner, Mims Jones. Tonight, we should be expecting quite the shootout of a game. Last week, we saw the Rebels just fall short to the mighty Hewitt-Trussville Huskies, who have a terrific offense. So they put up a lot of points. Final score, 42-35. We saw the Rebels really showcasing some offense we hadn't seen earlier in the year. Braden Glenn really played a good game throwing the ball there. Taylor Crawford played a good game on the ground, and Landon Neese had a great night, 4 touchdowns. So a lot of offense for the Rebels, and that's exactly what the Spain Park Jaguars bring as well. They fell to Hoover last week, 47-34. Obviously a loss, but they put up some points, obviously, as you can see. They've got a great junior quarterback in themselves in Bennett Meredith.
Yeah, MJ, you said it. Shootout's the word tonight. Going to be a lot of points scored, not a lot of defense, so looking for an offensive battle tonight.
Yeah, interesting, too. You're going to see a lot of – this is probably an emotional game for some players here. As you see captain for the Rebels, Josh Cheatham out there, number 35, a former Spain Park Jaguar. And you can't forget about Tanaj Means, number 6 on Spain Park. He is a former Rebel, along with quarterback number 3, Bennett Meredith, who both attended Vestavia Hills City Schools in middle school. So definitely going to be some mixed emotions here in this game for those guys.
Yeah, a lot of history going back and forth between these two teams. See if that comes into effect tonight on the field.
So obviously this game, being played for some pride tonight. Obviously the Rebels, unfortunately, not able to make the playoffs now due to their 1-6 record. Spain Park not much better, just 2-5. They've got a long, long way to go if they still want to have a chance of making it in the playoffs. So this game is going to be played for a lot of pride, obviously. And like as I said, I expect a shootout here, so it should be a super fun one.
Yeah, as we see the Rebels coming onto the field now, unfortunate in Coach Anderson's last season, not able to make the playoffs, but still a lot of pride left on the table. Going to see a big effort from the Rebels tonight.
No doubt there. So here comes Spain Park now out onto the field. And this game is just a little over a minute away from getting started.
The Rebel Pregame Report, presented by Yanoski Orthodontics and brought to you in part by Bryant Bank, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, and D1 Birmingham.
Welcome back, Rebel fans. We are set to get this game rolling here. The Rebels are going to be kicking off to the Jaguars to begin the game. Matthew McMean's out there getting his tee and his ball ready to go, and here come the rest of the Rebels onto the field. And here come the Jaguars in black. Bit of a chilly one tonight. Temperature in the upper 50s here at kickoff, and it'll only get colder as we go. So McMeans is lined up to kick off here. So here's McMeans running up the ball, kicks this one off, and this game is underway. It's going to be fielded at the goal line. And that return by Carrick Hill is going to set the Jaguars offense up at about the 20-yard line. And out comes junior quarterback Bennett Meredith, and Bennett Meredith has been known to have a great arm.
Yeah, Spain Park really likes to throw the ball. We'll definitely see him throw 30, 40 times this game and really get that passing game going.
So they come out in the shotgun formation, twins to the top of the screen. Here's to give the junior Justin Pagues, and Pagues has got some room. Pagues is going to bounce his way up across the 30, and that is a first down Jaguars, and a quick start there for Spain Park.
Yeah, number 4, John Ross Ashley, finally able to bring him down, but not after a first down for them Spain Park Jaguars.
And Mimsy mentioned John Ross Ashley getting a lot more downs and playing time after Skylar McGee went down with a concussion in the Thompson game, and we know Tyler Moore tore his ACL just before the Thompson game, so he's getting a lot more time there in the secondary.
Yeah, and even John Ross has an injury to the left arm, A lot of injuries for the Rebels.
So here's Meredith to throw on first down. Looks over in the flats. It's complete to number 2, David Moultrie. And that's going to be a gain good of about 5 yards.
Yeah, he's pushed out of bounds there by number 7, Joseph Sullivan. Really been a huge leader for the Rebel defense all year, the senior safety.
So Spain Park goes with the up-tempo style of offense, going with this no huddle, trying to keep the Rebels off balance. Here's the give to Pagues. Second down, and Pagues has got some more room. Looks to find some blocks, and he's out across midfield. That's a first down, finally brought down by Joseph Sullivan.
Yeah, we see the Spain Park offense get rolling, and I think our prediction about a shootout may be correct.
Spain Park now coming out with trio at the top of the screen to give out to the Pagues in the flats. And Leighton Reese finally able to drag him out of bounds after a gain of about 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, going to see a lot of this hurry up from Spain Park. They like to get set quickly, get the next play off, and move down the field.
So Spain Park's now going to flip their receivers to the wide side of the field. Here on 2nd and 5. Meredith making an audible at the line. Here's another give to Pagues. Pagues looking to find his way. He's going to go for about 2 yards. Finally brought down there by Andrew Sykes and Aiden Robinson. And it's a third down here. And the Rebels need a big stop here to slow down this offense.
Yeah, this is a big third down. About 3rd and 4 here for the Rebels on defense. They're trying to make a stop here, get the ball back, and march down the field.
Rebels now sending in the dime package. Going to go with 3 safeties here, Wilcox, J.R. Ashley, and Joseph Sullivan. Sullivan's going to walk down and try to counter the triplets to the bottom of the screen. And Cheatham's going to get in the backfield quick. Bennett's running out of the pocket. Across the middle, and it's incomplete. Looked like it goes through the hands of number 1, Jalen Ward, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And an interesting call up and coming.
Yeah, Josh Cheatham able to get in the backfield, forced Bennett Meredith out to his right, and wasn't able to come away with the throw. And Spain Park will send the punt team out here. Looks like the Rebels going to get the ball.
Man, so good job there by the Rebels defense after a hot Spain Park start. Able to slow them down on that 2nd and 5 and give up only 2 yards, and now it's going to be a punt. It's going to be Sullivan back there to receive for the Rebels. We've seen a good mixture of him and Charlie Hughes back there this season.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see them swap in and out who's going to return it.
The Rebels, they're anticipating a fake as they're going to rush nobody. This punt takes a favorable Jag bounce. It's going to go inside the 10-yard line, going to be officially marked at the 10, and that is where senior quarterback Braden Glenn and the Rebels will take over.
Yeah, Vestavia had a heartbreaking loss last week to Hewitt-Trussville. Came back in the end, but just wasn't enough there in the fourth quarter. They're looking to come out hot here.
And the last 2 games, we have seen Braden Glenn looking a lot more comfortable back there in the pocket. He's thrown for over 100 yards both games between Thompson and Hewitt, the 2 best teams in the state, arguably.
Yeah, definitely seen him calm down after a couple rocky starts.
So here's the first down give to Teo Crawford, and Crawford is going to get almost nothing there. Brought down quickly there by number 39, Jackson Mitchell, the sophomore linebacker.
Yeah, Mitchell was able to come in, grab Teo at the line, and make sure he couldn't go anywhere there.
So 9:30 remaining in this first quarter. Rebels here with a 2nd and 9. Look to see if they'll keep Braden's confidence going, see if they'll let him go to the air here early on in this possession. Here's another pitch to Crawford. Crawford's going to find a hole, and a good run there by Teo Crawford, who looks to stay on his feet, but they're going to mark him down just shy of the first down marker. So it'll be a 3rd and 2 coming up for the Rebels.
Rebels did an excellent job there blocking. You had big Hoke Smith out there leading the way, 74, as well as the fullback Leighton Neese out there blocking away.
So a big possession here for the Rebels and a big down here, trying to gain some momentum. It's 3rd and 1. And here's a QB sneak from Glenn, and a classic call there, and a good one. It's going to pick up a first down.
Yeah, Glenn's been pretty successful with the quarterback sneaker this season, able to pick up the yards necessary there, just able to pick up 2 or 3 yards to get the first down, keep the drive moving.
Yeah, Mims, you said it's been very successful this year. Obviously, it can be successful in this way, just picking up the 3 yards necessary, but also he can break runs for 50 yards for touchdowns. We see that in the Oak Mountain game. He went untouched, so you never know when that QB sneak is going to come in handy.
Yeah, we've definitely seen him break away a fair share of times and get big-time yards.
So here's Glenn audible at the line to give to Landon Neese. And Neese, after contact, is going to push ahead for about 3 or 4 yards. And a good first down run there for him. Going to be brought down there by Jace Dorian, the senior linebacker.
Yeah, Neese able to pick up good 4 yards after contact, able just to keep pushing those defenders forward and pick up positive yards.
So here is a 2nd and 6 coming up. Cole Turner and Charlie Hughes, the receivers in the game now. Here's Glenn making another audible at the line. It's a give to Teo Crawford. Crawford's going to stutter his way through. Good for a gain of about 4 yards, and it's going to bring up another 3rd and short.
Yeah, we saw a little pushing back and forth between Cole Turner and Jaden Ward out there. Definitely some bad blood between these 2 teams.
No doubt about it. So it's going to be another 3rd and 1 here for the Rebels. Knox Romeo now coming in for Cole Turner to relay the play. Looks like number 87, Will Cox, is in there, and that most likely means a run. Come with the heavy package for the Rebels. So here's the give to Teo. A good block there. And Teo Crawford out across the 40-yard line. It's another Rebels first down.
Yeah, excellent blocking there by the O-line, the tight end, Will Cox, and the fullback, Landon Neach, just able to get out in front, give Teo plenty of room to pick up the first down.
And Teo Crawford, he has really picked up some steam here in the last couple of games. Ever since the Tuscaloosa County game, he's really been running the football well. Had a couple of games over 100 yards. He's really looked like a different runner in the latter half of the season.
Yeah, he really had a solid Tuscaloosa County games, giving him the confidence, and played really well ever since.
So here's a fresh set of chains for the Rebels at their own 42. Will Cox remains in the game. This could be another run to Crawford. And a good block there, and Teo Crawford's got some room. He's out across midfield, out across the 40 and down at about the 33-yard line, and a big pickup there for the Rebels to get a first down.
Excellent block there by 71, Dawson Ray, able to set the edge, give Teo all the room in the world to go pick up big yards and a first down.
Yeah, talking about guys who have improved, Dawson Ray, lots of improvement from last year to this year. He has been a great tackle for the Rebels this year, and he's picked up a lot of good offers, including Division III powerhouse Mount Union just recently. So congratulations to Dawson.
Yeah, Dawson
on that offer.
Definitely having an excellent senior season.
So here is another fresh set of downs for the Rebels. It's going to be the gift to junior running back Brian Agee, and he fumbles the ball after being hit. And it looks like the Rebels are going to get on it. Spain Park also signaling they have it.
Wait to see what the ref has to say here.
And they're going to say that the Rebels fell on that one and will maintain possession. It's going to be a second and short now.
Yeah, it looked like sophomore 76, Jack McMurray, was able to fall down on the ball there. A definite scare for the Rebel fans early in this one.
So AJ will remain in the game after that fumble. Here's Cole Turner in motion down to the bottom of your screen. That's another quarterback sneak from Braden Glenn, and he's going to pick up another good 3 to 4 yard gain and a first down.
Yeah, we said it earlier, that QB sneak, Braden runs it really well and able to pick up just a couple, 3-4 if he needs it, or can break it away for big-time yards. They're able to pick up a first down, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Rebels now.
You know, I mentioned we thought we'd see Braden Glenn go to the air a little bit early on in this game, but if the ground game's working like this, there's no need to go to the air. I would guess the Rebels are just going to keep running the ball. As you see Will Cox staying in the game, he's been a great blocker so far on this possession.
We've seen just a classic run-heavy Vestavia game here.
Here's the give to Landon Neese. He's going to shed one tackle, shed two, out across the 10-yard line. Another first down for the Rebels, and they are in striking distance.
Yeah, excellent run there, Landon Neese. He's able to get a lot of yards after contact, able there to pick up the first down, be 1st and goal, but great run by Landon.
The Rebels subbing in Cole Turner. You always got to believe when he's coming in on a goal line set like this, you got to watch the fade route to him. He's the biggest receiver we've got. But you got to believe, though, the Rebels will stay on the ground.
Real talented receiver, able to pull in those fade routes. Always something to keep your eye on.
Here's the give to Agee, and Agee's met immediately in the backfield by big number 90, Joseph Heatherly, the senior defensive lineman, and a big play there for Spain Park on first down.
Yeah, Spain Park just able to get off the line quick and wrap up Agee for -2 yards there.
So really the only negative play we've seen on this Rebels drive. So let's see how they're going to respond to that here. Second and goal.
Charlie Hughes, the lone receiver, now in motion.
It's going to be another give to Brian Agee. And a good run there from Agee on second down. He's finally going to be brought down by number 12, Jack Kendrick. Yeah, another sophomore starting on the Spain Park defense.
Rebels able to get inside the 5-yard line there. Bringing in the heavy package. They got 2 tight ends, one on either side, and it's working for the run game right now.
Got to believe this is 4-down territory if you're Coach Anderson and the Rebels. After this great drive, you really don't want to settle for a field goal, especially inside the 5-yard line.
No, I agree with you there. Got to be 4-down territory inside the 5.
So here it is, 3rd and goal from the 5. Here comes Turner in motion to give to Agee. Agee's going to find a hole, and he's brought down just shy of the goal line, so a big play upcoming here. Looked like he had a bit of a hole there between the tight end and the tackle, but nonetheless a great job there from Spain Park coming to fill the gap and stop him just short of the goal line.
Yeah, Agee able to get to the 1, looking to push him in, but came up just short.
So 4th and goal, and the Rebels offense will stay on the field. So a huge play coming up here to try and get out on the board first. And we've talked about it, Mims. This Spain Park offense is lethal.
Yeah, seeing senior running back Teo Crawford coming in, and Spain Park going to take a timeout, one to talk things over before this 4th down.
This quarter is brought to you with limited commercial interruption, courtesy of Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival.
For your support of Spain Park football.
Be interesting to see coming out of this timeout if Vestavia still likes to go for it or settle for a field goal.
You got to believe with all the running success they've had, you would think they want to go to the ground here, bring Will Cox in there, keep him in that too tight set, just try to bring the heavy package and just, run it in. I would guess, I like to try to predict plays here. I think your best option here might be Landon Neese. Obviously, if he gets hit, he's always going forward, and you can almost bet he's going to go forward for about 2 yards, especially in this situation.
Yeah, with his ability to get yards after contact, I think it's got to be the fullback dive here, number 23, Landon Neese.
So here we go, big play here. The gifts to Teo Crawford, and Crawford's going to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
MJ, we both thought it was going to be the fullback dive, but instead Landon Neese able to get out in front, block, and Teo Crawford able to take that pitch in for the touchdown and 6 points on the board for the Rebels.
You see Crawford's shiftiness there. That play initially looked like it was going to get stopped before the goal line. Crawford able to make a little high-step move there to evade the tackle and get into the end zone. The Rebels put up the first points in this one. It's a 6-0 ball game here with the extra point pending.
Yeah, the big thing to take note of here is Vestavia did get on the board first, and with a shootout like you think we're expecting to have, that is big to get on first.
So here's McMeans for the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 7-0 Rebels. Big drive there for the Rebels, and a long one. But nonetheless, 7 points put up, 7-0 Rebels with 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Welcome back, Rebel fans, to Jaguar Stadium, and this matchup featuring the Vestavia Hills Rebels of the Spain Park Jaguars. 7-0 lead for the Rebels after a long touchdown drive featuring no passes and all runs. So a big job there from Teo Crawford. We saw getting a lot of carries. He ran for 52 yards on that drive and punched that touchdown in. The Rebels defense stepped up big on the last Spain Park possession. So here comes Matthew McMeans to kick this one away. This is a good kick for McMeans. It's fielded at the goal line by Hill. And Hill's looking for some space here. He's got some. Finally going to be knocked out of bounds there by Thomas Watson, but not until he's past the 30-yard line. So it's a good field position here for the Jaguars.
Yeah, Hill able to break away there and break a tackle before finally getting pushed out by 28, Thomas Watson.
So we see the three receivers set at the top of your screen again. For Spain Park, they love to load one side up with receivers. So here's Meredith in the shotgun. It's going to be another give to Pegues, and Pegues going to make a move, but Bryce Littleton stops in the backfield. Aiden Robinson in there on the assist. And a good job there for the Rebels to fill that hole on the first down run from Pegues.
Yeah, Bryce Littleton did an excellent job fighting off his block, able to get running back down in the backfield.
So here's a 5-wide set for the Jaguars. No one to Meredith's left, right, or middle. It's a pass complete to Hill. Excuse me, it's incomplete. He dropped it. So a 3rd and long upcoming for the Rebels.
Yeah, Meredith there with an excellent pass. It was just dropped in his receiver's hands. Couldn't come down with it.
So interesting substitution here for the Rebels. We see number 9, Jackson Ayers, the junior defensive back in there, getting his first taste of action this season due to all the injuries. So here it is, 3rd and 11. The trio set at the top of the screen. Hill, the lone receiver, to the bottom. It's Meredith back to pass. He's rolling to his right. He's going to throw across his body, and a good pass. It's going to be complete to number 2, David Moultrie, and that's going to move the chains for a first down.
Yeah, Spain Park here again, electing to go with the no-huddle, quick offense, trying to get to the line and snap it as quick as possible.
I forgot to mention this. Bennett Meredith, he's not just a good quarterback. He's a great quarterback, a 3-star quarterback, according to 247.com. He's definitely got a lot of talent. A nice throw across his body there to complete the first down. It's a quick screen pass out to number 1, Jalen Ward. And Ward's going to pick up about 3 yards there before he's knocked out by number 1, Will Cox.
Cox there, able to wrap him up at the line, but he was able to just fight forward, pick up 2-3 yards after contact.
We've got twins to both the top and the bottom of the screen here. Pegues is to Meredith's left.
Meredith again in the shotgun.
So here's Meredith back to pass. He's got pressure coming from Cheatham and completes the ball up the middle to Cooper Kelly.
Cheatham there able to get in the backfield with just a second too late, bringing down Meredith. Spain Park will get across the 40 deeper into Rebel territory.
So 2 good throws there from Bennett Meredith for first downs.
Meredith definitely showcasing why he's got scouts looking at him.
So here's the give to Pegues on first down, and Pegues has got a little bit of room. Big run there for Justin Pegues. Good gain of about 6.
Yeah, he's brought down there by Aiden Robinson and a couple other Rebels.
So Spain Park putting together a nice drive here. Good mixture of pass and run. And that is the end of the first quarter. Your score, Vestavia Hills 7, Spain Park 0. Spain Park 2nd and 4 on the 31 when we come back.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Welcome back, football fans, to Jaguar Stadium. Your score right now, Vestavia Hills 7, Spain Park 0. Beginning of the second quarter. Spain Park driving here, 2nd and 4 on the Rebels 31. A great drive so far, featuring both Bennett Meredith and Justin Pegues, both through the air and on the ground. Here's the second down run to Pegues, and Pegues is going to muscle his way close to the first down marker. Looks like he's going to be a bit short. And the refs are going to signal for a third down, so a 3rd and short coming up here for the Jaguars.
Big down here for the Rebels. Able to get a stop here. You can look to go up 2 scores.
We saw the Rebels get a big stop on 3rd and short last possession. Let's see if they can do it here again.
Rebels coming in with a bit of a heavy lineup on the D-line.
Meredith's going to go for a QB sneak. That's going to be good for a first down. Good tackle there from John Edwards.
Yeah, Meredith able just to tuck his head and plow forward for a first down.
Had to think that was coming there. You don't see the I formation come from the Jaguars a lot. Something to look for later in the game if they have another short yardage situation.
Yeah, they're going to run the majority of their plays from the shotgun. So we'll see him here with Meredith.
So here's another give to Justin Pegues. Pegues has got some room. Pegues finally going to be tripped up there by Joseph Sullivan. But it's going to be another first down So here at the 15-yard line, the Jaguars are driving.
Yeah, Begay is able to get outside there and finally tripped up by Joseph Sullivan, but not after picking up another Spain Park first down.
So another trio set of receivers to the top of the screen. Another run. Sanaj Means, the former Rebel. Correction, that was still Justin Pugues.
He's tripped up there by 94 Andrew Sykes. And they'll pick up 1 or 2 yards on that.
Got a little excited there when I thought I saw 6 on the jersey. I thought we were getting to see Tanaj carry the ball for the first time tonight. But it's still Justin Pugues in there. He's been running the football very, very well in this drive. So they're going to motion him out into the flats, and it'll be a quick screen pass to him. Cheatham looking to run him down, and Pugues going to make a couple men miss. A flag is down at the 10-yard line, but Pugues' reception down to the 2-yard line. Let's see what the man with the white hat has to say about this one.
Yeah, where that flag came in from, you have to think offensive flag, but like you said, we'll wait to see what the man in the white hat has to say.
I like you there, picking up on my lingo. Man with the white hat. And it is going to be a holding call against Spain Park, so shooting themselves in the foot with that one after a great pickup. But obviously got to believe the great pickup was because of the holding. So this will back them up 10 yards and not what you want if you're the Jaguars.
Now, a big shake in momentum for Spain Park there after picking up a holding call, and we'll see how they come out with it now. 2nd and 16 now for the Jaguars.
Yeah, so 2nd and long. Look for Meredith to try to find his favorite target there, number 10, Cooper Kelly. Loves to have some pitch and catch with him. We're going to send Jalen Ward in motion out of the top of the screen. Pass is complete there. Complete to James Broderick. It's going to be a good game, but not enough for the first down. So with 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, I should say, coming up here. Going to be about 6 or 5 yards to go.
Yeah, looks like it'll be 3rd and 5 now for the Jaguars. Vestavia trying to sub on a couple guys quick.
They're going to send Pugues out into the flats again. They love that play. And Pugues going to pick up a good gain there.
He'll be right on the line there. We'll see
right
what
on the marker.
refs have to say. One signaling for a 4th down.
Got to believe Spain Park's going to keep their O on the field and go for this one here, just as the Rebels did on their possession just a few moments ago. And that's what they're going to do. Watch for the QB sneak coming here in the I formation. It's another sneak.
Stood up at the line. We'll have to see what the call is.
I don't know if he got that one. The Rebels acting like they have the football, or if they stopped him. I think he was short, personally.
From where they're standing, it looks like he's short, and they will signal it will be Rebel football.
Everyone kind of standing around here, not sure what it is, and they do signal Rebel football. And now the Rebels hooting and hollering. It's a big 4th down stop there.
Yeah, that's a big stop there. Rebels again able to keep Spain Park off the scoreboard. Now your offense has the opportunity to drive down and go up 2 possessions.
Yeah, funny there, Mims, after you said 1st down, it looked like the refs were signaling, but none of the players seemed to be reacting. And then finally they started going crazy, so not sure if it was a little miscommunication between the refs and the players or what was it. But however, it is Rebels football here. 1st down, but they are on their own 5-yard line. Here's the 1st down give to Teo Crawford. And Crawford's going to pick up about 2 yards there on the run. So some good yardage there, especially pinned against your own goal line.
Yeah, able to give them just a little bit more breathing room. Maybe run a couple more plays out of where they are now, being just short of the 10.
So just at 8 minutes remaining in this half now. Your score is still 7-0. Rebels lead the Jags. So Charlie Hughes now comes in as the receiver at the bottom of your screen. Still going with the heavy package here. 2 tight set. It's another give to Crawford. Crawford A big hit delivered there by the junior safety, Pearson Cole.
Yeah, Crawford almost able to spin out of that, but Cole still able to bring him down just across the 10-yard line. And MJ, like you said, a little interesting seeing them going again with the heavy package. We've seen that a lot tonight, only the one wide receiver, the two tight ends.
And Mims, as you mentioned that now, looks like the Rebels are bringing in both Cole Turner and Charlie Hughes. So looks like Will Cox will go get a breather on the sideline, and it's going to be the pro set for the Rebels. Probably a passing down here.
Interesting to see the Rebels in the shotgun. Don't see that a lot.
Said it's going to be a gift to Crawford. And Crawford getting a little push there at the end. Might have given good for a first down.
Looks like where they're going to spot it, that will be a first down. And they will move the change. It will be a first down for the Rebels.
And a good job there for the Rebels, getting a little push from behind. You know, initially Crawford, I don't think, had the first down. Some good teamwork there, to say the least.
Able just to push him just across and pick up the first down.
So here comes Knox Remio into the ball game. Him and Charlie Hughes will be a twin set at the bottom of the screen, both out wide to the formation. Trying to spread the defense out a little bit. And it's going to be a pass for Braden Glenn on first down. He's going to look towards the sideline to Hughes, and it's complete. And Charlie Hughes, a big 8-yard pick up there. Excuse me. That's going to be a little more than 8. It's going to be good for a first down. So a big play there on first down through the air.
Yeah, excellent job there by Glenn, able to roll out and hit Charlie Hughes for the first down.
The Rebels offense really moving right now. The Span Park defense having a lot of trouble stopping whatever comes their way.
Yeah, been a lot of offense in this game other than a couple stops there for the Rebels. A lot of offense.
The Rebels looking to keep moving this ball down the field. Here comes Charlie Hughes in motion. And a whistle blown on the field here. It's a penalty flag out near the Rebels sideline. And it is going to be a false start on the Rebels, so not what you want on a first down. It's going to back them up 5 yards. Give them a first and 15.
Yeah, just a stupid mistake there, picking up a false start. Now you're pushing yourselves back before you can even run a play.
So Hughes and Turner sat in there at the game at receiver. Crawford remains in the backfield, and Neese behind Glenn, and the give is to Neese. Neese going to pick up a solid gain there of about 4 yards, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like there was a bit of a confusion with the substitution there. Hughes didn't know if he was supposed to be on the field or off the field, but they got it all sorted out, and Neese able to pick up a couple yards.
So Knox Remio is now in the game for Charlie Hughes. 2nd and 12 coming up here. Here's a play action to Crawford. Glenn's going to take a shot downfield to Turner, and he's got him open, and Cole Turner hauls in a big pitch and catch. First down, Rebels.
Excellent catch there by Cole Turner, able to go up, get the ball, and come down with it. That'll be a huge play for the Best Savior Rebel offense.
Yeah, that's something we have wanted to see this entire season. We've seen Braden just miss Cole just a few times this season. Finally able to hook up with him there. Big time reception there. And that's going to get him out across the 50 onto the 35-yard line. And the Rebels are rolling. Big 39-yard completion there.
Yeah, we've seen a couple almost this season. Finally, Cole Turner able to bring it in there for a big gain.
So Hughes and Romeo out there now as the receivers. The give was to Neese, and he's going to power his way through for about 2 or 3 yards.
Spain Park saying they have the football, but I do not see a signal from the referees.
Looks like the refs are going to keep the possession with the Rebels.
I don't know what Spain Park's defenders were saying there. So the ball will stay with the Rebels.
It's the second time they've done that too. So here's a 2nd and 8. The backs remain the same. To give to Crawford. Crawford staying busy tonight here. He's going to get a good run there for about 4 yards. And it'll set up about a 3rd and 4 here for the Rebels.
Yeah, Hoke Smith there, number 74 for the Rebels, able to absolutely pancake his man and give Teo Crawford a little room to run.
You know, Hoke Smith, we mentioned Dawson right early on. Hoke Smith really stepping in and making a huge impact this year as a junior. You know, he got some playing time last year, and he's really playing some great football this year. Our tackles have been very, very good this year.
Yeah, at 6'4", 6'5", over 300 pounds. He's got the size for the lineman and really able to do some work this year.
So here it is, a 3rd and 5 for Glenn and the Rebels. It's going to be another pitch to Teo Crawford, and he's got nothing going there. Maybe a gain of a yard, and it's going to be a 4th and 4 upcoming. And here comes the field goal unit for the Rebels.
Yeah, Teo just not really able to get anything going there, but McMeans will come on, and they'll try for a long field goal here.
We know McMeans is capable of making these, but, Mims, as you said, this is a long field goal. Looks like it's going to be a 45-yarder. Might be the longest attempt he's had of the season. Got a late Rebel running in. That was number 21, Caleb Harwell there.
And Coach Anderson is absolutely livid after that, having to take a timeout.
Yeah, didn't want to burn one there. Lucky they didn't get an illegal substitution penalty. That would have backed him up another 5 yards, and a 50-yard field goal. And it seems almost inconceivable here. We haven't seen Matthew McMeans attempt one of over 40 yards, at least to my knowledge, this season.
Yeah, 51 yards is real long for a high school, especially you factor in it's a little cold, the wind's blowing a little bit.
Now, at least we're calling Vestavia Hills Rebel games and not Alabama Crimson Tide games. If I'm out here 45-yard field goal as an Alabama fan, I don't think there's even a prayer of this one going through. But we've got Matthew McMeans, not a Bama kicker. So let's see if he can punch this one through. It's a 45-yard try. Try to put the Rebels up 10-0. The kick is up. Looks like it's got the distance. And that one is good. A big 45-yard field goal for Matthew McMeans. Coach Saban, come get McMeans now to kick for your team. The Rebels go up 10-0.
Excellent kick there. Plenty of leg. He maybe could have made that 51-yarder with that leg. And excellent kick. Rebels able to go up 10-0.
So Rebels up 10-0. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Welcome back, Rebel fans. Jaguar Stadium, the Rebels up 10-0 after Matthew McMeans, a big 45-yard field goal. It's a clutch stuff from him. He said to kick this ball off for the Rebels. His kick is up, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 5-yard line by Hill. And Carrick Hill is brought down by Josh Cheatham, the former Jaguar, at the 13-yard line. Huge play for him.
Excellent, excellent tackle, able to just come in, wrap him up, and take him down hard. Spain Park not going to have great field position after that tackle.
You talk about the former Jaguar, Josh Cheatham. What a great addition he's been to this Rebel team over the past 2 years. Played a huge role last year in his junior season and really has been the captain of this defense, having that big year under his belt. So here is a 1st and 10 Spain Park. Only 2 minutes remaining in this half, and they've got a good portion of the field to work with, about 87 yards to the end zone. So here's Meredith on 1st down. He's going to throw to Pegues in the flats, and Pegues is going to get maybe 3 yards. Good play there by Will Cox to bring him down.
Yeah, Will Cox, a great tackle, able to hold him to just maybe 4 yards there on the pass play.
The clock continues to tick. Spain Park's got 2 timeouts. trio set of receivers to the bottom of the screen. Meredith's going to look that way. He's going to fire across the middle to Ward, and that is behind him, incomplete, so a 3rd down and 7 coming up.
Yeah, not a great pass there for Meredith off his target, off his mark, but that incompletion will stop the clock for now.
You got to believe if you're the Rebels, you need a big stop here with some time remaining on the clock. You could potentially try to score again before you get the ball to begin the second half. So what could that mean here to this Rebels defense? 4 wide set. Meredith already rolling out. Might have been a hold there. He's going to fling the ball downfield and out of bounds. Thought it could have been a holding there on Josh Cheatham against, Cheatham the defender, obviously. And so now with 1:28 left, the Jaguars will be forced to punt and gives the Rebels plenty of time to try to score, especially with 2 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, hold or no hold. 2 Rebel defenders still able to get back there, flush them out, and make them throw it away now.
And fortunate that was no holding penalty there, because if a hold in the end zone, that's a safety.
Yeah, that's true.
So James Broderick out to punt for Spain Park. And it's going to be Joseph Sullivan back there to receive. So Broderick's punt, it's a high one. Sullivan's going to let this one go, but it takes a great Jags bounce. Very unexpected there. Out to the 33-yard line. So fortunate there that it got a good bounce for Spain Park, and the Rebels are going to have more field to work with than they thought they would.
Yeah, not expecting that one to take a bounce. Sullivan just lets it go and comes back to bite him in the butt.
Yeah, really not a bad decision there for Sullivan to let that one go. As I said, it was a high one. Spain Park already down there to field it, close to the sideline. Just took a favorable Jaguars bounce. Nothing you can do about that one.
Yeah, punts are tricky like that. Just even you can do everything right and it still not be the best outcome.
So look for Braden Glenn to be throwing this ball here. He's already 2 of 2 for 50 yards. That big 39-yard pitch and catch with Cole Turner on the last possession. Let's see if he goes back to Turner here. Try to pick up a big play on 1st down. Set it to give to Agee. And Agee's got room. And there is no one between Brian Agee and the end zone. Trying to be run down by Pearson Cole, and he's not going to get him. Touchdown, Rebels.
Huge play there. Brian Agee able to show off his speed. Go down, go untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Vestavia.
Now, Brian Agee, such an electric back. He had a great breakaway run in the Oak Mountain game. If he bursts through that line with plenty of room, I mean, there is no stopping him, as you saw right there. Pearson Cole giving his all there to try to run him down, making a great effort there to dive and bring him down, but just couldn't do it. Agee's speed, just an innate talent from him.
Excellent, excellent run there by Brian Agee.
So the Rebels looking to go up 17 here before the half. We mentioned a shootout. I didn't think it would be this one-sided. The Rebels playing some great offense and some great defense, too. So here's McMeans, still feeling some adrenaline from that last 45-yard field goal. This one's well through the uprights. 17-0 Rebels, 1:06 remaining in the half. We'll be back with you at Jaguar Stadium in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Welcome back, Rebel fans, to Jaguar Stadium. The Rebels' offense is surging in this half, 17-0. Brian Agee broke away for a huge 68-yard touchdown run on that last play. And a big one-play, one-score drive for the Rebels. McMeans out to kick this one away. Spain Park going to need to hurry if they want to score before the half. We know the Rebels get the ball to begin the second. It's going to be fielded at the 2. Good return there from number 28. Tahir
Ward
Ferris.
there.
And Thomas Watson going to tackle him. 28 bringing it down 28. So from the 33-yard line, the Jaguars have 59 seconds left to try and put something on the board. Meredith's going to throw a screen pass here. It's complete. David Moultrie.
Ball's loose.
And it looks like the Rebels might have got on that football. Now Spain Park, the refs are going to signal it's their football. Moultrie fortunate that his guys picked that one up. It was a big gain there.
That clock's ticking, and Spain Park are hurry to the line.
It's a lot of precious seconds running off the clock here. And Spain Park going to use one of their 2 timeouts remaining. Not sure why they didn't call one earlier.
Yeah, they let a good 10, 15, maybe even 20 seconds run off the clock before they called that.
Yeah, it looked like some miscommunication there between Meredith and his offensive coordinator. Looked like they were either trying to down the ball, and then he decided to come back and try to run a play.
Yeah, he ran up to the line there looking like he was going to try to snap it and down it and backed off, and Spain Park finally going to call the timeout.
Yeah, you would hope if he's going to spike the ball, he spikes it forward. You know, like we saw in the Auburn game against Arkansas. You know, a very interesting call. The refs did not call Bo Nix's backwards spike a fumble. Would have given Arkansas the win. But instead, Auburn, of course, getting some of that lucky Jordan-Hare magic, picking up a 30-28 win over the Razorbacks.
We did see the SEC come back and say the refs did make the right decision after they blew it dead with the review.
Yeah, still some interesting decision there from the refs. Obviously, I am no referee. I'm an Alabama fan, so that is why I'm arguing the Razorback side. But we are here calling high school football games. This is Spain Park in Vestavia Hills. 41 seconds remain in the half, and it's first down Spain Park. So Meredith looking downfield. He's going to scramble, motioning for receiver to go deep. He's going to hurl one into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Oh, 2 flags there. You got to think it's pass interference going to be coming back.
Not sure why they blew the play dead. Shouldn't have blown it dead, even if it is pass interference like I think it was, Mims.
Yeah, no reason for that play to be blown dead there after Joseph Sullivan got the interception.
Not really sure what the decision behind that is. Like I said, I'm no referee. They must know better than I do. So the pass interference is going to be the call, I assume. Have not given any signal yet, but the ball has been moved up.
Looks
now
like
players walking back. I don't really know what's going on.
Looks like there's a bit of confusion on what just happened down on the field. Referee's going to communicate, try to figure out what's going on.
So pass interference against the defense is called, so now the players will move up 15 yards. Even though, you know, got the pass interference call, very fortunate there for Bennett Merritt that it was called, because that was a very ill-advised decision to throw into triple coverage.
Yeah, even no pass interference there. With 3-year-old defenders, you have to think that's at least an incompletion.
27 seconds left in this half. It's a 5-wide set for the Jags, and now some more miscommunication between the referees.
Yeah, it still doesn't explain why that play was blown dead. If that's pass interference, Sullivan should still get the chance to return it and then await the call.
Yeah, there you go. You say that too, Mims. I mean, seconds are going to tick off too, and that's going to just leave Spain Park almost, you know, no time remaining, because Joseph Sullivan had a lot of field to work with. They should not have blown that play dead.
Right, you have to think he gets a couple blocks, he can maybe run out this whole clock.
Get one on time down, but instead it's going to be 27 seconds. Now the refs converging again. Not really sure what the discussion's over.
I'm not sure if they know either.
So the referee huddle finally breaks. You're going to go over and talk to Coach Anderson.
I think Coach Anderson there wanted an explanation on why it was blown dead and why Joseph Sullivan wasn't able to return that. We'll see if he gets it.
Too bad this isn't college or pro where the refs have the mics and can tell the stands and the fans what's going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're left here to try to guess and figure out.
So the Spain Park now retreating back again. Really unsure what is going on here. Might be a replay of down. I'm not really sure what is going on.
This is interesting.
Looks like it is going to be a replay of down.
Are they going to add time back to the clock? What's going on here?
Ref's still talking down there. And the head referee now signaling something up, I believe, to the press box through his microphone. The referee sitting up there. Might be time going back on the clock. They're not going to say 4 seconds. I don't think that's right.
I wonder if that's supposed to be 41 and not 4.1.
This half could have been over 10 minutes ago, I believe.
Yeah, some fans starting to get a little vocal with their frustration of having to wait. Here's the call. Ref signals for pass interference.
I think it was
Then he did something else. I don't know.
declined or waved off. I don't really know what's. Wow. 27 seconds now appear back on the clock. I'm assuming that's what we'll roll with.
I've never seen anything like this.
And neither have I. Another ref is signaling go. So 27 seconds. We're back on the 40-yard line magically. First down in Spain Park.
We'll roll with it.
So here's Meredith back to pass. Those across the middle. And a good catch there from Hill. Jackson Ayers in great coverage, but just a better reception and a better ball. Carrick Hill making plays there. Spain Park hustling up to the line here. I believe they're going to call a timeout instead. And that's their last of the half.
They do call it there with 16.6 seconds remaining.
And a tight pass in there. Good coverage there from Jackson Ayers. Almost ripped that ball free. Just great hands from Carrick Hill.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more size, able to use that to his advantage and hang on to that football.
Yeah, no doubt. So 16.6 seconds remaining. If it's anything we've seen from this last 30 seconds, we could be in for another 10 minutes or so.
Who knows with this officiating crew? We may be here all night.
It's funny, too, because this first half is just motored by with the Rebels' run game. But now we seem, kind of be hanging out a little bit. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, definitely interesting. This first half definitely flew by with Vestavia running the ball almost every down, able to take a lot of the clock away.
So just to update the baseball fans out there, the Houston Astros up 6-1 in the top of the seventh, trying to force a crucial Game 7 in the ALCS. We saw, the Astros, not sure how they're in the playoffs this year after all their cheating allegations, but
alleged cheating allegations.
yeah, maybe they brought the trash cans back. Some other form of communication. Maybe it's cowbells this time. Who knows? Meredith's back to pass. Pressure coming. It's going to be completed pass there to Moultrie.
John Ross Ashley on the coverage there. Able to push him out of bounds, but not after he catches it and picks up a first down. That'll stop the clock with 11.6 seconds left.
Because Spain Park threatening to score here. This offense really showing what they're capable of, how they can move the ball this quickly. They started this drive with just a minute on the clock. Another trio set at the top of the screen. Meredith's going to roll to his right. He's got no one open. Finally going to throw into the end zone, and this is over the head of David Moultrie. So now 4 seconds remaining and the field goal unit for Spain Park on to try to put 3 points up before the end of the half.
Yeah, Houston Owen finally able to get back there, rush Bennett Meredith just a little bit, make him make a throw he didn't necessarily want to make, and Spain Park will now try for the field goal.
The kick is going to be attempted by number 22, Drake Tabor. Michael Ogletree to hold this one.
Be about 31 yards on the field goal attempt.
So here's the snap, the hold. The kick is not even close.
He shanked it completely. Barely even makes it out of the back of the end zone. That is no good.
Not a great kick there from Tabor. So the end of the half, the Rebels with a commanding 17-0 lead. The defense is playing great. You know, you talk about the offense and how much they've scored, but the defense, you know, stopping down this lethal Spain Park offense. We've seen Bennett Meredith have a great game already. 12 of 17 and 116 yards passing. You know, he's got a great arm. He just hasn't been able to make the big-time plays. We saw that quarterback sneak. He failed to convert on that 4th and short. He missed a couple receivers on a third down play, multiple third down plays. And this Rebel defense has been making the plays when they need to. Braden Glenn, he's only 2 of 2 for 50 yards, but he's had 2 clutch QB sneaks. And Brian Agee, let's not forget his big 68-yard touchdown run. And Matthew McMean's a 45-yard kick. This has been a whole team effort for the Rebels. Some great stuff there in our first half. So we will be back with you in about 20 minutes for the second half.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank. The Rebel Halftime Report, presented by Mandalucason Remax.
Cecilia Payton, J.P. Optimal, John Wilson, and John Watson, and features music from Guns N' Roses along with original music from our composer, Justin Williams. The second movement, Beauty, is inspired from the music of the Disney classic, The Lion King, and features flutist Katie Moore. We close tonight's performance with our final movement entitled Danger, featuring music from Avatar and Guns N' Roses' own Welcome to the Jungle. Drum majors Megan Amrine, Jaden Rose, and Gavin Prater. Is the band ready? You may take the field for your halftime performance. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the jungle. gentlemen, friends and students, the pride of the park, the Spain Park High School marching band. and gentlemen, the pride of the park, your Spain Park High School marching band. Our color guard instructors are Gary Christopher and Amy Griffin. Sapphires are directed by Juliana Moreno. Spain Park Major instructed by Lindsay Burrows. Shelley Shaw and sponsor Casey Payne. Our music education intern from the University of Alabama is Rebecca Roberts. On behalf of the students and staff of the Pride of the Park, have a great night and go Jags!
The Rebel Halftime Report, presented by Manda Lucasen Remax. Vestavia Football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Manda Lucasen, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Rebel fans, to the second half of action from Jaguar Stadium. The Vestavia Hills Rebels lead the Jags 17-0, an electric first half for the Rebels offense. As we mentioned, Braden Glenn only 2 of 2 for 50 yards, but with that big, long pitch and catch to Cole Turner, good for 39 yards, set up another big drive for the Rebels, capped off by a big 45-yard field goal by Matthew McMeans. Kind of highlighting the first half there, but you can't sleep on Brian Agee's 84 yards on 5 carries, a big 68-yard touchdown run. The last possession in the half for the Rebels. Saw Bennett Meredith for the Jags, 12 of 17, 116 yards, but he's just not getting the plays done on 3rd and 4th down. The Rebels defense coming up big on those plays and those downs. So just to throw some scores back out to you, the Astros up 7-2 here, bottom of the 7th. The Rays trying to come back in this one. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Game 7 looks like it's going to be on the heels of both teams, and that will decide the winner of the American League and will propel that team to the World Series. On the other side, the Braves and the Dodgers set to play Game 6. Their first pitch has been thrown, 0-0 top of the first. So we will see. Excuse me, that is Game 5. Braves leading the series 3-1. Also, we saw on Wednesday, Bama coach Nick Saban tested positive apparently for COVID-19, but yesterday received a negative test. If he can get another negative test today and one tomorrow before the Georgia game, he can be on the sidelines in that big 2 versus 3 matchup featuring the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Georgia Bulldogs from Bryant-Denny Stadium tomorrow night, 7 p.m. on CBS, as we hear the CBS theme song being played over the loudspeakers here at Jaguar Stadium. So that would be a huge get for Bama if they can get Saban on the sidelines.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously a coach of that caliber, you never want to have a game without him on the sidelines. And, of course, the fans have been having a field day with all these conspiracy theories, saying he doesn't want to play Georgia. Now he wants to come back and coach against Kirby. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, even if Coach Saban cannot be on the sidelines for the game, you got to believe the Tide are in good hands with offensive coordinator Steve Sarkisian. Sarkisian has led both the Washington Huskies and the USC Trojans in his coaching career, so he's got some experience at the top of the rankings when it comes to teams and coaches. Obviously, he's been a head coach, as I just noted. So he is definitely someone who you can trust to lead the Crimson Tide to a big home victory.
Yeah, and, even if Coach Saban isn't able to be there in person, they're going to have some way for him to talk to the players before a game, probably at the halftime. And so it won't be as big of a deal as if we didn't have the technology we have now.
For sure. You got to believe, too, this is going to be an interesting ball game. We've seen both, the Bama team and the Georgia team, playing really, really well, but Bama's defense has been the real big question, giving up 48 points to Ole Miss last weekend, and Georgia's defense has been very, very good. I mean, the reverse side, Georgia doesn't have an electric offense while Bama does, so it's going to be interesting to see, which side, the weaker side, really can prevail. Can the Bama defense step up, or can the Georgia offense step up? Obviously, it'll be interesting to see.
And you talk about the Georgia offense being led this year by quarterback Stetson Bennett, and he's been someone who's really stepped up to the role and really gotten better every time he's been out there.
Hey, you mentioned Stetson Bennett. Got a little bit of time last year playing when Jake Fromm was hurt. Didn't play a ton. But like you said, Mims, he stepped up a lot. And, the biggest question is, when is JT Daniels going to play, the USC transfer? He was a highly, highly recruited player, the #1 overall prospect of his class before he decided to reclassify and move up. Skipped his senior year of high school to play as a true freshman at USC. And last year, the second game of the year, tore his ACL, went out for the year. And then freshman quarterback Keaton Slovis slid in and took that job. Clay Helton has got him at the helm for his quarterback. So JT Daniels obviously kind of being left behind because of Stetson Bennett's great performance. So we'll see how that's going to factor in, later on in the season. We could see JT Daniels potentially in this Bama game.
Yeah, originally JT Daniels wasn't cleared after coming off that torn ACL, and now you have to wonder, with Stetson Bennett as hot as he's been, do you even try him in there? Of course, I guess we'll see coming up against a tough Bama team. Maybe Stetson starts to struggle a little bit and JT gets put in.
And the great thing, too, about Stetson Bennett is coming into the preseason, he was the 4th string quarterback on that roster. You saw Jamie Newman, the Wake Forest transfer, the grad transfer, was pretty much likely to be the starter. JT Daniels behind him, depending on when he got medically cleared. And when Jamie Newman decided to opt out because he hadn't won the job and JT wasn't clear, they started DeJuan Mathis, who had a poor performance against Arkansas, and then Stetson Bennett stepped in and has been playing well ever since. So a pretty interesting story for him and the Dogs this season.
Yeah, and then you throw in the fact, he went to Georgia originally as a walk-on, transferred away, played a little bit of JUCO ball, won a championship for Jones College, I believe it was, and then comes back to Georgia now and able to be leading them as the signal caller for the Dogs.
Yeah, pretty cool story there. We got about 20 seconds until we're going to get this second half rolling. The Rebels are going to get the ball to receive the half, and they're already up 17-0. A touchdown would really put them out in front, 24-0. And even with this electric Spain Park offense, we have seen nothing special from them tonight. They make big plays, but when the big moments come up, they can't make the big plays. So Spain Park is going to have to get a stop and going to have to get their offense rolling if they want to get back in this football game.
Yeah, and you have to look at the Vestavia defense. Even though they haven't been the strongest collectively this season, they've come up tough when it matters, and they've come up big, especially in this first half. Whether it was stopping them on a 3rd and short, a 4th and short, or coming away pressuring them to miss a field goal. And they're able to keep Spain Park scoreless in the first half of this ball game.
The special teams units converging with their coaches right now in the huddle. Getting ready. And here come the Spain Park kick team out.
I will say one thing Spain Park does right is they play some excellent music over the loudspeakers.
They do. That is a great observation. And speaking of Bama, I believe the PA announcer here at Spain Park is the same one who calls the games at Bama. So we'll see him tomorrow night in action at Bryant-Denny Stadium for the Georgia game. 7 p.m. on CBS.
Primetime game tomorrow night.
So here comes Drake Tabor for the Jaguars on to kick off for the first time tonight. So here's his kick. It's a very, very good kick. Out of the back of the end zone and a touchback. Not sure where that leg was on that last field goal attempt.
Yeah, plenty of leg there. He's barely able to get it out of the back of the end zone on the field goal attempt, but has no problem doing it here on the kickoff.
So here comes the Rebels out. It's been a lethal rushing attack tonight. 178 yards on the ground for them. Only 50 yards through the air. So you got to believe they're going to stick this ball on the ground and keep that rolling. And Spain Park seemingly just cannot stop the run game tonight.
Yeah, it's been the same 1-2 punch of Teo Crawford, Brian Agee for the Rebels, and looking to keep that going on the second half of this game.
So here's Cole Turner coming in motion to give to Teo Crawford. And Crawford, a great first down run there. It's going to be good for a gain of about 7. So 2nd and short coming up for the Rebels.
Crawford able to do great off that pitch. Hesitate just a little bit, let his blockers get out in front. He had Hoke Smith, Dawson Ray, and Landon Neese in front of him. Able to get out there and pick up a good 6-7 yards on the carry.
Gave a shout out to my guy, Micah Roberson. Described Teo Crawford yesterday as a patient runner, and I think that is a very good description. He doesn't hit the hole super hard, but I think it's because he's getting an analyzation of where the hole is and where he can best go to make the best plays happen.
Yeah, really takes his time and looks for the best hole, best opportunity.
So here's a give to Teo, and he's going to find that hole. Stays on his feet after a spin move. He's out close to the 40-yard line and a first down for the Rebels.
Just like we said, takes his time, makes a couple shifty moves, and is able to pick up the first down and keep the ball rolling for the Rebels.
So Teo Crawford, 87 yards sent on 13 rushes. That's an average of 6.7 yards a carry. So some excellent stuff for him tonight. The Twins set at the top of your screen. The classic 1-2 punch of Charlie Hughes and Cole Turner. We got 2 1-2 punches here on this Rebels offense. So here's Glenn from the eye to give to Neese, and Neese powers his way through. Good pickup there, about 8 yards there on the fullback dive. It'll be another 2nd and short upcoming.
Yeah, Nice just does an excellent job with just sheer power. Runs it up the middle there, able to get a couple yards after contact, something he does really well, and good pickup for the Rebel offense.
Yeah, Nice coming off that 4-touchdown game against Hewitt-Trussville. So here it is, 2nd and 2. Cole Turner, at the bottom of your screen, knocks Romeo to the top. Crawford and Nice behind Glenn. It's going to be a play action. Glenn's got Cole Turner wide open, and Cole Turner.
Go.
Big play there into the red zone. A first down, Rebels, and this offense is rolling.
Cole Turner, no one within at least 5 yards of him there. Glenn able to easily find him, and big pickup again for the wide receiver Cole Turner.
Looks like some busted coverage there for number 7, Michael Ogletree. Cole Turner, there's no one within the vicinity of him at the time of that catch. Able to pick up some yards after the catch, too. Braden Glenn, 91 yards now. A big 41 pitch and catch there from Cole Turner. Cole Turner, 80 yards receiving on 2 receptions. So some good chemistry there between the two.
And you look at that 91 yards for Braden Glenn, that's off 3 attempts, and he's 3 for 3, picking up big yards every time.
So here's the give to Nice. Nice, a spin move. Very nice play there. Nice continues to pick up good yards on every single run. That's good for about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Yeah, sets the Rebels up in good position there after a good run. Again, able to make some yards after contact, something he just does extremely well.
So 9 minutes remain in the 3rd quarter. Rebels inside the 10-yard line, threatening to go up 4 scores. So here comes Romeo in motion out to the top of your screen. Heavy package in for the Rebels. It's a gift to Teo Crawford. He hits the hole hard. Looks like he'd be right at the first down marker. Inside the 5 now.
They're going to put him what looks to be right down on the 3. Make it 1 yard to get the first down.
So you're going to measure this one.
It's like a little confusion there. The Rebels didn't realize they were coming out to measure, but man, the white hat will call for the chains to come out there.
Mims, I mentioned earlier, I love how you're picking up with my lingo, the man with the white hat. Now, Miss Jones over here likes to embarrass me with my fluke in the Oak Mountain game when I'm referred to him as the man with the yellow hat, who is a prime character in the Curious George series.
This isn't a children's TV show. This is high school football.
That it is.
Going to be just short here for the Rebels. Looks like maybe a foot or two.
So they are going to call 3rd down here.
You have to think we're going to see a fullback dive or a QB sneak here from the Rebels.
Just about to say the same thing.
2 plays they run extremely well.
The quarterback sneak is in.
He's in.
Touchdown, Rebels. Braden Glenn continues to have a great ball game there. He finds his way to the end zone there on the QB sneak. Him and Hoke Smith getting out there, their classic handshake. 23-0 Rebels, extra point pending.
Yeah, Vestavia able to go up here now by 3 scores. Excellent job by the Rebels.
Man, and a quick drive there. Just took him 3 minutes and 45 seconds to run that ball. With the exception of the big 41-yard pass to Cole Turner all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, relatively quick drive for the Rebel offense. They normally take up a good amount of time with the run game.
McMains. He's going to put this one through. 24-0 Rebels. The Rebels offense firing on all cylinders right here. We'll be back with you at Jaguar.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches, D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills. Train different. Bryant Bank. Andrews Sports Medicine. ATI. Mandalucason. Remax. Yanoski Orthodontics. Farmers Insurance. The Stacio Shields Agency. Dr. Melanie Petro and Progress Bank.
So welcome back, Rebel fans, to Jaguar Stadium. The Rebels just crushing the Jaguars here, 24-0. A fantastic display of offense tonight. Not to mention the defense, too, obviously. Putting a big goose egg up on the board so far. So McMeans here, set to kick this one off. He's going to boot this one deep into the end zone. Touchback there. So the Jaguars will take this out to the 20-yard line to begin their drive.
Yeah, just looking at the stat line here, you look at the Vestavia offense beating Oak Mountain in just about every category. You know, you look at total yards, time of possession, and points.
So here comes the air raid offense of Spain Park. Speaking of stats, Bennett Meredith already thrown the ball 17 times as opposed to Braden Glenn's 3. And check the score to see how that's faring. So here's Meredith to give to Pagues. Correction, that's going to be a give to number 28, Zamir Ferris, the sophomore. A lot of sophomores getting a lot of reps for Spain Park tonight.
Yeah, Spain Park having a lot of young guys play a big role, and he wasn't able to get but a yard and a half there on the carry.
And something to key on, too. Bennett Meredith has not been able to find his target, Cooper Kelly, tonight. And here as he comes in motion, them two have great chemistry. And here's the give. Throw out to Jalen Ward, and Jalen Ward's got nowhere to go. The defense stepping up big. Houston Owen in there on the initial hit. Bryce Littleton bringing him down.
Yeah, just a host of Rebels there, able to stop him right in his tracks, not giving up anything.
So here's yet another third down staring Spain Park in the face, and they've got to convert if they want any chance here to try to get themselves back in the ballgame. Because we know Spain Park is not getting a stop. So 3rd and 7 here. Meredith in the shotgun. He's looking out into the flats. Rolling to his left. And he's going to find Pagues. And a big hit by Joseph Sullivan late, but that's going to be good for a first down. A nice play there from Bennett Meredith to pick up that first down.
Yeah, Meredith there had all the time in the world. The Rebels just not able to get any pressure on him. Able to come away with the first down.
Yeah, and very, very nice ball there from Meredith, rolling to his left, having to throw across his body. Making a nice completion there to the running back, Pagues. So here's a fresh set of chains here for Pagues. Pagues is going to take off. Good run there from Justin Pagues, finally brought down by Jackson Ayers and Will Cox. Close to midfield. It's a first down for Spain Park.
Yeah, Spain Park able to get something going here on this first drive, or excuse me, their second drive of the second half.
So another trio set up to the top of the screen on the wide side of the field for Spain Park. Andrew Sykes and Bryce Littleton switching ends the last second. It's a fumble on the read. Meredith got nowhere to go, and a big play there from Leighton Reese getting in the backfield. And Reese looked to come with that football.
Meredith there fumbled the snap. Ball was on the ground, and Leighton Reese able to come in and get Meredith just after he picks it up. There is a flag down late.
Not sure what this is going to be.
Pointing towards the defense, but no signal yet.
See what the man with the white hat has to say about this one. And it's going to be an illegal legal substitution there. Might have had too many men on the field on that last play, so Vestavia shooting themselves in the foot with that one. A negative play turned into a big positive for Spain Park. That's going to move them all the way across midfield out to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, those are penalties you really don't want to see. Just stupid penalties that'll come back and bite you.
Give to Pagues now. He's been busy tonight. Good run for him. Out to about the 33-yard line. Going to be just shy of the first down marker. And there's a penalty flag. And this one looks to be coming back. Holding is going to be the call against Spain Park. So back-to-back penalties look like these are going to basically offset each other. Spain Park now all the way back to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, Rebels very fortunate there that Spain Park held. Able to get them back out of that hole they just dug in.
So here's Meredith. Going to throw back to it's Moultrie.
I don't know if that was tipped or just a poorly thrown football, but nonetheless, it will be incomplete.
So 2nd and a mile coming up for the Jaguars. The dime package in for the Rebels as it's been all night. The trio receivers at the top of the screen. Really hasn't been much of a factor tonight for Spain Park. Gotta believe Meredith wants to find Cooper Kelly. Has not been able to do so tonight. So Meredith's gonna look to the flats, and he's got his target Pagues out there. Pagues.
A late flag coming in. Did not think that was a late hit there.
Neither did I. Initially thought it might be something, but I just don't know if that was enough to warrant a late hit. See if the refs are going to say something about that. Maybe wave it off. It looks like the refs are talking about it. And they are going to call a personal foul against the Rebels. So that is another tough penalty and really just an effort penalty there. Something you can live with usually. And I think there you can.
Yeah, that's one that Houston Owen, I thought, made the right decision. Go ahead and get him out of bounds. Didn't think it was anything late. Obviously, I'm not the one on the field making the call.
So here it is, 2nd and 3 coming up. Meredith out of the classic shotgun. This will be the gift to Pagues. And Michael Lawrence says, "You're not going anywhere." Great play from him coming in from nose tackle. He's going to drop him back far, so it's going to be a 3rd and long now for Spain Park.
Yeah, Lawrence there just able to push off his block, wrap him up, and just throw him backwards, giving him absolutely nothing there.
He has been a huge part of our defensive line. I played a great game last week against Hewitt Trustful. Had that big sack in the first half on Cade Caruth.
Yeah, Vestavia been able to do a lot this game without rushing that many people.
So here it is, a 3rd and much-needed conversion if you're the Jaguars. Here's Meredith rolling out. He's going to be a high throw intended for David Moultrie. 4th down now coming up, and you got to believe Spain Park has to leave their offense on the field to try to keep some life in this team.
Yeah, being down 24-0 here, out of field goal range for them, I'd have to think, after seeing their field goal kicker attempt that first kick. And they will leave the offense on to go for it here.
Got to believe they're going to try to get Pagues involved here in the flats. You've seen him making a lot of shifty moves, and when he has space, it's a good thing for the Jaguars offense. So here it is, the snap on 4th down. He's going to look downfield and incomplete. The Rebels defense comes up big again on a crucial play. Spain Park just cannot get their offense rolling on the 3rd and 4th downs. It's another turnover on downs, and the ball is going to be given back to Braden Glenn and the Rebels offense.
Yeah, Vestavia there just rushing 3 and still able to rush Bennett Meredith just enough to make him make a rush throw, and that'll be incomplete. Rebel football.
So just under 4.5 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rebels looking to tack on another score here to go up 30. Score now 24-0. Brian Agee in there as the back.
Classic I formation here for the Rebels.
So here comes Hughes in motion. We go now back out to the top. They give us to Landon Neese, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards before he's driven back. So a good, tough run there to get those initial 3 yards.
Yeah, it took 3 or 4 defenders to bring him down after that push off the line of scrimmage for Nice.
You talk about 3 or 4 defenders there, Mims. Nice, a tough guy to bring down. It's always going to have to involve at least 2 defenders. Something that's great about Landon Nisu, if he's going to the ground, he's always going forward. It's a very positive thing for a fullback.
Yeah, real powerful runner, and he's able to always pick up at least a couple. And like you said, he's always falling forward.
So here's the 2nd and 7 from the 32. The give is to Agee, and Agee's going to be tripped up at the line. He's going to fall forward for about a yard or so. So a 3rd and medium coming up here. Got to believe this one might be intended for Cole Turner here. We've seen 2 big pitch and catch for him tonight.
Yeah,
already 80 yards.
See him and Hughes subbing into the game right now, and those are Glenn's 2 favorite targets. You have to think pass here on a 3rd and medium.
So Hughes to the top, Turner to the bottom of your screen. Agee there behind Nice, Nice behind Glenn. And here's the play action pass. And it's a screen pass complete to Charlie Hughes, but that's going to go nowhere. Not a bad play design, just didn't really have a lot of time to get that one off. So 4th down coming up, and the punt unit is jogging onto the field.
Yeah, Spain Park's defense read that one right. Hughes just caught it and had nowhere to go. No room at all.
So Matthew McMeans on for his first punt of the evening. And Justin Pegues going to be back there to receive the punt. Here's McMeans. It's a nice punt, a little bit low. Going to take a good bounce, too. Going to let it keep rolling. It's finally going to be down at the 17-yard line. Great punt from Matthew McMeans to reverse field position.
Yeah, it took an excellent bounce there for the Rebels. Kept rolling forward, and Spain Park will be down there just inside the 15-yard line.
Just to update you baseball fans, 7-2, Houston leads Tampa Bay. And the Astros are threatening here with the bases loaded. Bregman up to bat, 2 outs. We'll keep you updated on that one. So here's Meredith on 1st down, going to roll to his left, throw out to Jalen Ward. And Ward going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards, finally knocked out by Cam Liaka and Thomas Watson. So a good pickup on 1st down for Spain Park.
Yeah, just going back to that Astros score you bring up. Astros done a great job of coming back in this series, got down early, able to fight back, win a couple games, and they're still very much in this series.
Yeah, big knock from Carlos Correa last night with a walk-off home run. Back-to-back seasons he's hit a walk-off in the LCS with trash cans or without. So here is the 2nd and short for Spain Park. It's Meredith back to pass. He's going to throw again to Ward, and it's complete. And Ward is going to pick up the 1st down out to the 25-yard line. So a 1st down, Spain Park. Justice Sullivan in there on the hit.
Yeah, Ward had just enough room to come away with the catch there. Vestavia maybe playing a little soft on the coverage.
So Twins receivers both at the top and bottom of your screen. Ward and Moultrie to the top. Kelly and Hill to the bottom. Pegues to Meredith's left. So here is Meredith back to pass. He's going to look deep. He's got his favorite target, Cooper Kelly, and it's just going to be incomplete. Great play from John Ross Ashley to break that one up.
Yeah, John Ross Ashley able to come in last second. Looked like he may even hit it away with that big club. He's got his cast all taped up. Able to use it there to break up a pass.
Very nice play there, and he made a great play there on anticipating the catch. And as soon as that hit his hands, made sure he could get all rough with him and started shoving him around. Caused Cooper Kelly to lose possession of that ball. Falling complete. So 2nd and 10 here for Spain Park. It's Meredith to pass again. It's going to be a screen pass out to Moultrie. Some good block set up, and Moultrie's got some space. Finally going to go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A 1st down, Spain Park.
Yeah, good setup of the screen right there by Spain Park. Moultrie able to pick up the 1st down and just step out of bounds before even having to get hit.
So Spain Park trying to go quickly here. Minute 15 remaining in the third. And they know they've got to score quickly if they want a chance to be in this ball game. So here is Meredith back to pass. He's going to throw underneath to Hill. And Hill going to pick up about 5 yards there. Good gain on first down.
Yeah, Houston Owen there just picked him up and looked like he was going to slam him. Ended up not at the end, but nonetheless, great show of strength there by Houston Owen.
And Houston Owen filling in for his brother Wilson. He's a great linebacker at Vestavia. Battled injuries, but when he was in the game, always making big-time plays. So here's the give on second down to Pagues. And he's going to get tripped up there by John Ross Ashley, but he's going to fall forward for a first down. So Spain Park right now is moving the football effectively, as they have in previous possessions, but they've got to come up on the big downs.
Yeah, you said it. They've been able to move it pretty much all night, but just haven't been able to come away on the third and fourth down conversions.
So here is Meredith, 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's the give here to number 28, Samir Ferris. And Ferris, a good pickup there, just shy of the first down.
Thomas Watson able to finally track him down and eventually get the tackle, but not after a good pickup there for Spain Park. It'll be a 2nd and 2 here.
So clock ticking inside 10 seconds now. They're going to try to run another play, I believe, before the end of the quarter.
Got to snap it quick.
And here is the snap, the give to Ferris. Ferris trying to find his way forward. I believe he'll pick up the first down as the play blows dead. 24-0. Vestavia Hills leads Spain Park at the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with you at Jaguar Stadium in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local scents forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Welcome back, Rebel fans. Set to begin this fourth quarter here. 24-0 Rebels lead the Jags. The Jags are driving here, faced with a 3rd and 1 now. That did not give them that first down on that last play that I thought they would have. And we've seen the Jaguars not been able to convert on 3rd down, so they need to get a big play here.
Yeah, you said it. They've struggled all night on the conversions of the 3rd and 4th down, the important downs. The Vestavia defense has come away clutch on all those. Big play here. You think if you're Vestavia and you can get away with a stop here, maybe a score, you can all but end it for Spain Park.
Just to keep you updated in college football, SMU, the 17th-ranked Mustangs, taking on the Tulane Green Waves tonight. This game tied at 34 heading into overtime. Bit of a surprise here. SMU been a strong team all season and now battling out to try to get this win. Also on ESPN following this game, already been kicked off, BYU in Houston, the FBS leader in passing percentage. Zach Wilson taking on the Houston Cougars tonight. So battle of the Cougars, BYU and Houston. We'll keep you updated on both those games as this one rolls on. So here comes a 3rd and inches for Spain Park.
Just about the length of the football is between Spain Park and a first down. Got to think run here with the 3rd and short.
Here's the gift to Ferris. And Ferris finds a hole out across the 30 to the 25 and a first down, Spain Park.
Yeah, Thomas Watson there, good tackle, is just a couple yards too late.
You got to wonder what's happened I was about to say what's happened to Justin Progressi. He hasn't been in there, but here he comes back to the running back to Meredith's left. So first down here for Spain Park, trying to put some points up on the board and breathe new life into this team. Here's Meredith on first down. He's going to look out to Jalen Ward. And Jalen Ward dragged out of bounds by Liaka, but not after he gets across the 15-yard line, and another Spain Park first down.
Spain Park here finally able to get a drive going, and they are driving as they pick up another first down and move just inside the 15-yard line.
So here it is, another 1st and 10 for Spain Park. Here's Meredith on first down. He's going to throw, completes again to Jalen Ward, and Jalen Ward's going to find his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Spain Park.
Spain Park finally able to get on the board here. Great pass by Bennett Meredith, and that'll make it 24-6. We'll wait on the extra point attempt.
So Bennett Meredith finding a new favorite target tonight, and Jalen Ward. The Rebels have kept Cooper Kelly in check, but Jalen Ward, some big-time receptions on that possession there, especially the last 5 or 6 plays, and he finally finds his way into the end zone for his first touchdown of the evening. Bit of a high snap, and the field goal is going to be up and good. 24-7 Spain Park, Vestavia Hills. Spain Park finally putting their first points up on the board. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Welcome back, Rebel fans, to Jaguar Stadium. Rebels lead the Jags 24-7. Bennett Meredith's pitch and catch to Jalen Ward, capping off a good drive for them to get their first points on the board. So here's Tabor kicking this one off for a touchback. Here, 11:22 remaining in the football game. Here, this is a huge possession coming up. Rebels putting a touchdown on the board would effectively put this one out of reach, and Spain Park getting a stop would give them a lot of hope that they can have a chance to come back in this one.
Yeah, 24-7 with the way Spain Park can throw the football just isn't quite enough with this amount of time left. If you're the Rebels, definitely would like to see a score here. Like you said, that would all but put it away for the Rebels.
So here it is, a first down from the 20-yard line. Here's a first down QB sneak to Braden Glenn, and Glenn's going to muscle his way for 9 yards. Close to that first down marker.
Yeah, Braden Glenn there able to just sneak it away for a first down there on the first down carry.
Interesting, I thought he might have been short there, but the ref's given a generous spot, so it is a first down. You got to love, Mims, we talked about it earlier, that QB sneak, you never know what you're going to get. You're either going to get a solid 3 or 4 yards, you're going to get 30 yards. There we get 10, but it's still good enough for the first down. It's very varying, I should say. It's depending on.
Yeah, you talk about Braden Glenn, who's really a strong power for a quarterback, and he's able to run that QB sneak very well.
So here comes Knox Romeo in motion, headed to the top of the screen. Give is to Teo Crawford. He's been busy this evening. Crawford, another powerful run. 6 yards there on the carry.
Just barely tripped up there. Looked like he could have maybe broken it away, but just barely tripped up. And he'll still pick up a good 6 yards there on the carry.
So Tampa Bay trying to come back in this one, 7-4, bottom of the 8th. They are trying to cut into this one little by little. And just to let you know, SMU walk-off field goal in overtime, defeating Tulane 37-34. So they're going to stay unbeaten and move to 5-0 this season.
Another thing on that last rush by Teo Crawford, it did put him over the 100-yard mark for the evening.
So here's Glenn back to pass. He's going to make the smart decision to run, and he's going to pick up a first down, I believe. They're actually going to spot him just a bit short. So it'll be 3rd and 1 coming up here.
They are going to give him the first down, it looks like. Yeah, he was right on the line, and they will give him the first down. 1st and 10 Rebels.
So, Mims, you mentioned Teo getting over 100 yards. I think this is the 3rd or 4th consecutive game that Teo's had 100 yards rushing. He's really been running the football very well and very efficiently in these last few games.
Yeah, and you look, I mean, even Brian Agee has 86 right behind him. Rebels got a great 1-2 punch there from the running backs.
Here is the give to Brian Agee. Agee makes a couple jump cuts. And Agee, very, very good run on first down. It's going to be about 7 yards there. It looked like Dawson Ray was blocking the referee instead of a Spain Park defender. And we've talked about how powerful Dawson Ray is. I'm sure that referee wanted no part of him.
Yeah, excellent block there. Dawson Ray actually able to throw a Spain Park defender into the referee. Of course, not meaning to put any pain on the ref, but nonetheless, a great block by Dawson Ray and a great run by Brian Agee.
So Teo Crawford back into the game as the Rebels back. Here comes Cole Turner in motion. It's another give to Teo Crawford, his 17th carry on the night. And it's a big carry, Teo Crawford.
Ball's loose. It will go out of bounds. Or do they signal he was down?
It's a Teo out across midfield there. A big run for him.
I thought he may have been down before he fumbled it, but doesn't matter. The ball went out of bounds. Either way, it's Rebel football.
Yeah, I had to agree with you there, Mims. I thought he was down. But nonetheless, a big run there for Teo. Picking up another Rebels first down, and this clock continues to tick here. 8.5 remaining in the game, and Spain Park needs desperately that turnover. They could have only hoped that ball would have stayed in bounds. But instead, it's a Rebels first down. So here's Glenn checking at the line. It's a QB sneak again. And Glenn going to pick up solid yardage.
Yeah, Spain Park able to push him back there, but not after a good 3 yards of forward progress for Glenn on the quarterback keeper.
A very consistent play there. It's always going to get you a solid 3 yards or so.
Charlie Hughes coming now into the game for the Rebels. They make their way to the line of scrimmage.
As you said, Mims, Charlie Hughes in the game. He's with Knox Romeo. It's a twin set at the top of your screen. Got to believe the ball staying on the ground, though, and it is. That's Brian Agee. Going to make a nice move there to evade the defender. Still going to be dragged down, but not after a good gain of about 3 yards. So it's a 3rd and 3 coming up.
You know, Brian Agee right there doing an excellent job throwing his other hand on the football. He's a back that struggled with ball security issues, had a fumble earlier, but smart move there to throw the other hand over the football.
So a big play here coming from both sides. Spain Park needing a stop, and the Rebels, if they can get a conversion, are going to be able to take at least 2 more minutes off this clock. So here we go, 3rd and 3. It's going to be a quick pass to Cole Turner, and he's got space. Cole Turner picking up the first down out to the 30-yard line. Huge play for the Rebels.
Great play call right there for the Rebels. Cole Turner able to pick up good yardage with the screen pass there. He had plenty of room to work with, and that'll be a first down Rebels.
Mims, you mentioned the play call there. I definitely wasn't expecting a pass, and I'm sure no one on the field either was. So a great play call there from Coach Queen, the Rebels offensive coordinator, to throw the defense off guard and pick up those few yards to get the first down. So Agee, the back in the backfield now, to give to Landon Neese. Neese makes a man miss, and Neese is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Big time score for Vestavia.
Excellent run by Landon Neese. like we've said all night, big, powerful runner, able to break free, break a tackle, and get into the end zone for the Rebel touchdown, I should say. Making it 31-7 right now.
Fantastic strength displayed there, just lowering his shoulder, making the man miss. See him and Alex McKintry there. Get a little handshake on.
Oh, the fake here. Hoke Smith will go in for the 2-point conversion.
Talking about things I haven't seen before in a game. Hoke Smith. And they're on the 2-point conversion. Add that one to the highlight reel for the junior offensive tackle.
You know, Vestavia always does this little lineup fake, and we haven't seen it yet, but here it is, the direct snap to Hoke Smith. Like I said earlier, he's about 6'4", 6'5", over 300 pounds. You're not going to easily bring that down as he gets the 2-point conversion.
Just a fantastic play call there to end that drive. 32-7, the Rebels dominating Spain Park. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Welcome back, Rebel fans. 32-7, the Rebels lead after a big run from Landon Neeson. Big 2-point conversion from Hoke Smith. So here's Ferris on the kick return. Ferris got a couple blocks. He's going to get it out to about the 25-yard line. 6 minutes even remaining in this game, and Spain Park's going to need a miracle to come back in this one.
Yeah, not the best kick there by means. Not quite reaching the end zone, but Rebels covered it pretty well. Houston Owen able to come away with the tackle there.
Just to update you on the BYU Houston game, said the FBS leader in completion percentage, Zach Wilson, 1 of 1, 78 yards and a touchdown. BYU leads Houston 7-3. So here's Meredith needing his arm to come up big for the Jaguars. Instead, they're going to hand it to Pegues. And Bryce Littleton comes from behind. Great play from him, coming from the opposite side of the run, dragging him down for a minimal gain.
Bryce Littleton so quick off the line of scrimmage right there, able to get in the backfield, drag him down for a loss.
Bryce Littleton, such a hard worker too, really showing off this season. Had a good season last year, but his extra work in the offseason is just really showing up this year. He's been a great player for this Rebels defense. He's already getting the backfield again. Throws to Jalen Ward, and Jalen Ward continues to make big plays tonight for the Jaguars. Liaka's going to knock him out of bounds, but not after a Spain Park first down.
Yeah, we saw there a rare missed tackle by senior Joseph Sullivan, who's really been a leader for this defense. Always consistent, great play, but not able to come away with the tackle right there.
So here, the 5-wide set for the Jaguars. Meredith got no one around him in the backfield. He's going to look deep. This one's for Cooper Kelly. And Joseph Sullivan, terrific coverage. It's going to be too far. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, Sullivan comes back right after a missed tackle, able to play excellent coverage right there. Incomplete pass for the Spain Park Jaguars.
So you're seeing Meredith throwing the ball 31 times tonight. He's 22 of 31 at 207 yards. Efficiency is the key there. Braden Glenn, 5 of 5 for a perfect 100 yards. Here's the gift to Ferris on second down, and Ferris going to pick up about 3 yards there. Brought down, I believe, by Everett Thompson.
Yeah, there was 2 or 3 Rebel defenders in the backfield on that play. Able to get him down for minimal gain. Big third down here for the Rebel defense. And Spain Parks, they continue to try to stay in this football game.
here's Meredith rolling to his left. Going to throw off his back foot and just off the hands of David Moultrie. And 4th down coming up at Spain Park. The ball game's on the line right here.
Yeah, with just under 5 minutes on the clock, 4:25, you have to think Vestavia comes up with a stop here. It's all about over.
So here it is, 4th and 6, Spain Park needing a conversion.
Vestavia shows blitz here. See if they back out of it. They do.
Throw complete to Pagues. Pagues is going to come up close, and it's going to be a 1st down for Spain Park.
Yeah, Pagues just barely able to fall over the 1st down marker. Spain Park stays alive for now.
And nearing 4 minutes left in this one. So here's Meredith back to pass. Heavy pressure coming from Leighton Reese. And Pagues can't hold on to that one. Great play from Leighton Reese, untouched, pursuing Bennett Meredith.
Yeah, we've seen this all night. You know, Rebel defenders able to get into the backfield and just speed up Bennett Meredith just a little bit, just enough to force a bad pass and an incomplete.
So 3:52 remaining in this one. Spain Park got a steep mountain to climb to get back in this one.
Be a 2nd and 10 here.
So here's Meredith. And be a little shovel pass to Pagues on the screen. Pagues has got some space. And Justin Pagues inside the 30-yard line. And a big-time play there for Spain Park and another 1st down.
Yeah, Pagues there able to break 2 tackles from Rebel defenders, get inside the 30-yard line, and huge gain for Spain Park as they continue to try to stay in this football game. Just under 4 minutes now.
So here's Meredith on 1st down. Incomplete to Hill.
Another well-thrown pass that receiver just not able to come away with.
And you mentioned that Carrick Hill not having the greatest of games tonight. He's dropped a lot of footballs. Not really helping Bennett Meredith out tonight.
Yeah. Clock will stop now after that incompletion with 3:27 left.
So here's Meredith, 2nd and 10. He's feeling some pressure, and a nice play there from Carter Tyus to deflect that ball. Falls incomplete, 3rd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, Tyus and another Rebel defender able to get in the backfield. Tyus able to tip that ball up and away. There is a flag down. We'll see. Looks like it's in the secondary. You'd have to think pass interference with where that's located.
Let's see what the man with the white hat has to say about this one.
Spain Park players celebrating like it's going to be against the Rebels, although we've seen Spain Park get a little ahead of themselves a couple times here before the officials made the ruling.
And the call is going to be defensive holding. So a tough break there for the Rebels. Spain Park going to move closer and closer to that end zone. And just to update you baseball fans, the Atlanta Braves out 2-0 against Los Angeles Dodgers. Braves trying to win tonight to get into the World Series. The trio set of receivers to the top of the screen. Here's Progress out into the flats. It's a classic play for Spain Park. Liaka going to trip him up initially, and he's not going to get any yardage. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It's Pagues.
Yeah, he got hit close to the line of scrimmage there, but able to bounce off it, pick up, I guess, a couple yards. So they're going to mark him down just beyond the markers, make it 2nd and 11.
So here's Meredith on 2nd down. They give to Pagues. Pagues has got nowhere to go, and he's going to be dragged down for a loss of almost 10 yards. So not the play you want if you're Spain Park.
Yeah,
Big
just
time negative.
a swarm of Rebel defenders in the backfield. But yes, nowhere to go. Finally forced out of bounds, and that will be a big, big loss for Spain Park.
This air attack definitely about to come back. Twins, David Moultrie, Jalen Ward at the bottom of your screen. Garrett Hill, Cooper Kelly to the top. Progress stays in the backfield to Meredith's right. It's 3rd and 16. So Meredith rolls out to his right. Lawrence is going to pursue him. A jump ball thrown. And Jalen Ward, what a reception.
He was right on the sidelines. The referee's having a conversation about it. And they will rule it incomplete, saying he was out of bounds. That is a huge, huge call, as it'll bring up 4th and 16.
Man, even though it's an incomplete pass, an excellent, excellent play from Jalen Ward and Bennett Meredith to hook up on that one.
Yeah, still a very tough catch, even though he caught it out of bounds. Still a great catch and a great throw by Bennett Meredith.
So the dime package out for the Rebels. This is your ball game right here for Spain Park.
Just
Gotta
under
have
3
a conversion.
minutes.
So here it is, 4th and 16. Meredith's going to take a shot. And holding all over John Ross Ashley. He knows it too. Jalen Ward had no chance to catch that football. And that is not the penalty you needed. It'll still be a 4th down, but not the penalty you wanted.
2 flags down. Pretty obvious penalty right there. And just once again, Vestavia shooting themselves in the foot. Looking like they were going to come away with the football and put this game away. But Spain Park here going to get another chance.
So an obvious pass interference call there against John Ross Ashley. He knew it too. So it's going to put Spain Park ahead 10 yards. 4th and 6 now. And once again, here's your ball game for Spain Park.
Yep, big thing right here. It is not automatic 1st down. Still 4th down, and it will still be the ball game right here. See if they can convert on 4th down.
Oh, and everyone moves but the center, and that's embarrassing. So now that penalty going to be shaved off just a tad. It's going to be back to 4th and 12 with the false start penalty.
Yeah, you got 10 guys moving, but the one guy who snaps the football didn't. That's false start.
This is where you wish you had the refs with the microphone, because it's always fun to listen to hear false start everyone but the center. So 5 wide set for the Jags, needing a big conversion here.
Back it up, make it 4th and 11 now for the Spain Park Jaguars.
And it's going to be a timeout, Spain Park. Looked like they were a little confused there. The receivers were. So 2:51 remaining, 32-7. Vestavia leads.
For all you baseball fans, the Houston Astros.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local scents forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.
Wednesday night, classic Wednesday night Sun Belt game. Coastal knocking off the Rage of Cajuns 30-27. They're undefeated. So here it is, 4th and 11. Meredith throws to Hill, and Hill's going to get crushed by Cam Liaka. The reception is good, but the conversion is not, and Vestavia Hills. This one is pretty much over now. Just got to run the clock out. a very, very good display of both offense and defense for the Rebels tonight.
Yeah, if you're Vestavia here, you just run the football, something they've been doing great all night long. And, yeah, to think they pick up 1, maybe 2 first downs, and this ball game's over.
You got to look at the rushing attack from Vestavia Hills. Teo Crawford, 17 carries, 112 yards. Bryant Agee, 8 yards, 96 yards. Mims, you mentioned the 1-2 punch. They have been huge tonight. Not to mention Landon Neese at the fullback. 7 carries for 62 yards. Some great stuff from the rushing attack. Heavy package in there for Vestavia. It's a run play. It's a gift to Pierce Hanna. Pierce Hanna going to take this one out across the 10-yard line for 2 yards. Clock will continue to move, and that's what's important right now.
Yeah, Pierce Hanna, the heavier back for the Rebels. We haven't seen a whole lot of him this season, but
junior quarterback Fort Edmonds going to get his first taste of varsity action tonight. Braden Glenn exiting the game after a tremendous performance. Very efficient 5 of 5 for 100 yards.
yeah, he's 100% completion rate this game. Excellent game for him. I don't have his rushing stats in front of me, but had a couple good runs and able to keep the Rebels moving.
So Edmonds going to pitch this one to Hanna. Hanna going to find his way for some good yards. And a good, tough run for Pierce Hanna. It's a first down.
Dawson Ray there at the end was able to drag him forward for another 1 or 2 yards. Good effort there by Dawson Ray. As he will exit the field, that looks like it'll be the last play for him of the night.
You got to wonder if they'll give Fort Edmonds a chance to throw the football. I would assume not, but it'll be nice to see him let one fly.
You know, it is good to see Vestavia hasn't had a lot of opportunities to let some of these younger, inexperienced guys to play. Great to see them in the game right now.
Oh, and a QB sneak. With a be blown dead. Might be a delay of game.
Looks like
it is going to be a delay of game against the Rebels.
Yeah, for a second there, it looked like the referee might have signaled timeout, but it will be, in fact, a delay of game against the Rebels.
So a minute left in this ball game here. Refs now converging over something else.
All night, these refs haven't really been sure what's going on, always having to converse with one another. And we'll see that happen one more time here tonight.
So Leighton Hargrove going to run this play in for the Rebels. And the clock will continue to tick now. A couple extra seconds added on. Minute 12 remains now. So here's the give to Hanna. Tough run there from Pierce Hanna. Going to pick up a couple on the gain there. So a minute remaining in the ball game. The Rebels can just taste the victory now.
Yeah, Vestavia here just trying to run out these last 45 seconds. And Vestavia will improve, get 2 wins on the season so far. Of course, they have the earlier win against Tuscaloosa County.
So here's the give. It's the fullback.
43, that's Walker Creel, I believe. Excuse me, Braden Duke there on the carry.
So that carry is going to do it, I believe. A big-time win for Vestavia Hills. Mims, as you said, they're going to improve to 2-6. Spain Park will drop to 2-6. 32-7, our final score. An outstanding ball game on both the offense and defensive side for the Rebels. Braden Glenn, as we mentioned, 5 of 5, 100 yards. Efficiency is the key. Hooked up big time with Cole Turner, 87 yards receiving. Charlie Hughes, the other 13. Teo Crawford, Bryant Agee, Landon Neese, compounding for well over 100 yards, into the 200-yard range. So some big-time stuff from them. Defense stepping up on the big plays. So for my partner, Colt, for my partner, Mims Jones, I'm MJ Newsom. We'll see you next week in Gadsden City. Go Rebels.
Go Rebels.
Vestavia football is presented by Moe's Original Barbecue, a Southern soul food revival, and brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly, local sense forever. Baumhauer's Victory Grill, you are legendary. St. Vincent's Health System, personalized care when and where you need it. Jimmy John's, Vestavia Hills, freaky fast gourmet sandwiches. D1 Birmingham, Vestavia Hills, train different. Bryant Bank, Andrews Sports Medicine, ATI, Mandalucason, Remax, Yanoski Orthodontics, Farmers Insurance, the Stacio Shields Agency, Dr. Melanie Petro, and Progress Bank.